Hey everyone, it's Maxwell here for Double Little Bites, and I have a special guest with me today, the person who gives sunny sunshine a voice in our world, none other than Lauren Patzer.
Hi guys.
And Lauren is a Blue Forge artisan. He is a writer, and he writes horror books. So those are scary books for adults. Like this one right here, From the Shadows, very frightening. That's a very scary hand. Why is that hand to the forest? I don't know. But today we are looking at Double Chocolate Cookie Crisp. It's back, as you can see. A 2000s fan favorite flavor. So,
very interesting.
Yeah, since we are currently at a bookstore, that is why we'll be a little bit quiet right now. And we're also going to be both snackers, just so that we don't spill milk on all these wonderful books. That seems a little silly, doesn't it? But, yes. So
that's really cool, yeah.
Before I read everything off, I had a question for you.
Okay.
How long have you been writing for?
I've been writing probably all my life. I would say the first time I started writing was probably about 3 or 4 years old.
Wow.
My grandparents popped me up on a pillow in front of an IBM Selectric typewriter, and I was typing away on that, just making words before I could even know what words were. I would say I formally became a writer around in the 2000s. That's when I really started working hard on actually plotting things and writing stories and showing things to other people, other writers, and really taking off in the storytelling genres.
Yeah. Speaking of genres, when did you first decide that you really wanted to focus on horror, scary stories? When did that really click for you?
It's probably been within the last 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I think that the horror bug has really gotten me. But I remember being mesmerized by there's one book. The only book I've ever read from the beginning to the end was the Medieval Horror. And it's just a really scary book. But I was so mesmerized that I read it from front to back, all in 20 hours.
Oh wait, this is Jennifer behind the camera. Laura, you mean the first book you ever read beginning to end in one sitting?
In one sitting.
Okay, I was just
yes.
saying, Laura,
I've read many books.
Read?
I've read many books.
Wow, in one sitting. Oh my God.
Yes, all the way through, because I was mesmerized. I was captured. And it really got me hooked. But I've really enjoyed the Stephen Kings and the other Dean Koontz. I think those are probably my favorite 2 horror authors. But I've read a lot of other horror authors. I would say the best way to really get into writing the kind of stories you'd like to write is to read those kind of authors.
Yeah.
So that you can really get a feel for how those stories move and how they sound.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah.
For horror, any genre.
Yeah, any genre. Yep.
So Lauren, this is From the Shadows, and that's a collection of short horror stories for adults. And you
Correct.
have written several short story collections that are
Yes.
horror for adults, but also 2 novels.
2 novels.
That are horror for adults.
Yep.
How do you know when you're starting out if something is going to be a short story idea?
Oh, yeah, that's a
or
good
if it's going to be a novel?
It's really how I feel about the characters and the story. I mean, is this something that's going to last past one chapter, or is it really just kind of the best part of that story is just capturing that little vignette in time? That's kind of how I feel about it.
So, parents, if you're listening and you like scary things, consider looking into Lauren Patzer's work. I think you find something you like.
Lauren, what are the names of some of your other books? We have From the Shadows. What are the others?
And From the Shadows, 2 of the other short story collections are Dissonance Junction and Dark Collective. Those are my other 2 short story collections. And the 2 novels I have are Undead Reckoning, which is about zombies.
Oh, yeah.
And then Granny Bale, which is about a fire witch and how she terrorizes a town.
So, Maxwell, tell us about this cereal you guys are going to test.
Yes, okay, so...
Well, it's got an activity on the back.
Yes,
We love
it does. It is one of these little cutout things. I believe it's a plane you can cut out. And assemble. Yeah, it says here on the side, it gives you all the little instructions. Yep, it is a little, makeshift plane made by little Cookie Crisp Wolf. Unfortunately, I've forgotten his name. I don't have him memorized like Toucan Sam and whatnot, unfortunately. Does it say his name here? No. Guys, you'll have to like write it and let me know what his name is so I can just like memorize it, like put it on a sticky note or something, or like make a note on my phone. I don't know. But yeah, this is super fun. It's just like the paper seaplane we made one summer. It's like just a little thing you can put together and fly it around.
Very cool.
And okay, so speaking of the cereal itself, though, this box has about 14 servings per box. A serving size is 1 cup. Calories are 140. Total carbohydrates are 31 grams and 12 grams of added sugar. I mean, if the double chocolate cookie crisp.
Oh, it's cookies.
Yeah, it's definitely a dessert cereal. But
Yes.
yeah.
So now you guys are going to both be snackers today.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, again, I don't want to spill milk on these wonderful books.
Yeah.
This is really exciting because I've had the regular Cookie Crisp like within the last week.
Oh wow.
So I'll be able to compare how it's really doubled up on the chocolate.
All right, dive in, you guys, and we'll see what you score them.
First.
All right. So you go right ahead.
All right. I will do a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there's lots of chocolate. You can really see the chocolate chips in them.
Yeah.
Very big chocolate chips.
Here. They're about the same.
Yeah.
About the same
And the
size.
cookies, yeah, the cookie's more dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely got chocolate in
Hey,
it.
Lauren knows he's had the classic
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
It does, yeah.
recently.
Ingredients: whole grain corn, sugar, cornmeal, and cocoa frost with alkali. So yeah.
Okay.
And brown sugar syrup. That's interesting. So
Very cool. Oh, interesting.
yeah, it
all
looks about the same,
corn.
just a darker cookie. And yeah, let me give this a try.
All right.
Is it sticky? That's what people often ask us about
It's a little
snackers.
powdery, but not actually sticky.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's not like
it's almost a glazed
yeah,
kind of exterior.
yeah, very nice and crunchy. And I definitely am getting the chocolate flavor much quicker than a normal cookie crisp. So that's definitely something going on there.
And I definitely taste the brown sugar
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah, it's got that like molasses taste, almost like a.
There you go.
Like a-
Yeah.
It's somewhat similar to like a little bit of an aftertaste, almost like Captain Crunch beneath the like cocoa. It's good, and it has that like cocoa bitterness that you guys know I always like. Cookie Crisp I just generally do really like.
Yeah.
We've also reviewed the birthday cake Cookie Crisp. That was really good. But yeah, this is really good. I'm surprised I guess it makes sense. I couldn't have cocoa back in the day. I guess I tried it back then. But yeah, this is really good. I'm glad they brought it back so I could try it.
Lauren, do you remember a double chocolate cookie crisp hitting the market before?
I don't remember it now.
Yeah, either do I, Max. So maybe it was a regional thing because I.
I know a lot
Oh
of
wait,
those things.
I hear Brienne.
Brienne's.
Wait.
remember.
Brianne
Wait,
is
here
the
she
Cookie
comes.
Crisp master. So.
Hello, I do. I had it back in the early 2000s.
All right, thank you.
Oh, very good. Very good.
I was just curious. Let me ask one more writing question before you guys pick your score.
yeah.
I need a little more time to consider your score.
Yes, actually. So.
Sonny, Lauren, if there was a kiddo out there who is interested in writing
Yep.
as a grown-up, and they think maybe horror is for them, what's a piece of advice you would give to a young writer who wants to write their first scary story, their first horror story?
I would recommend them reading stories that are on their grade level, maybe like Goosebumps or something along those lines. My kids really liked, there was a scary thing, I can't remember what the name of the series was, but they're little slugs that kind of got in the ears and took over the people.
Animorphs?
Animorphs, yes, that was it, Animorphs.
yeah.
And they just love those, they love the whole series.
Yeah, and that's like a sci-fi one too.
it was
so you
sci-fi,
could
yep.
like read other genres with like spooky stuff in it to kind of get like an idea.
Absolutely. Definitely read. Even stuff that isn't necessarily in the genre you want, read. Because it just gives you that, it helps you exercise that storytelling muscle. Get you into that groove of how you tell a story and that kind of stuff. And then write. I mean, write. Even if it isn't all that good, I mean, you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, this isn't very good. You're getting in the practice. You're getting the practice of putting the words down, writing stuff out, expressing yourself, looking at it and revising it, saying, oh, okay, this wasn't as good as I thought it was. How can I make it better? And that's really how you become a great writer.
And that is the nice thing. You can get those words down and then go back over and revise them. You don't have to get it right the first try. You can do a couple passes. You can take a moment, step away, do something else, and then come back to it, see how you feel about it then. It's like writing is a process, and I absolutely agree with Lauren. Like reading other things like that are similar to what you want to write, not to like copy their ideas, but just to see what you like and dislike, and then applying the best parts of it, to what you want to write. I think that's a great answer.
Yeah. My grandson is writing, and he's writing. Now it's with stories. It's with characters from other stories.
Sure.
Which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, again, it's
because
good
he's
practice.
getting exactly. He's getting the practice in,
Yep.
and he's exploring different ways to tell stories. And he's presented to me, asked me to review it, and so I've given him some honest feedback about how he can improve it, or what I thought about the things that he did in there. And it's been a real fun experience.
Yeah. So, Lauren, and totally not because I need more time to give my final score. What would you say you would score the double chocolate cookie crisp?
So for me, I give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And that's mostly because, believe it or not, I'm not the biggest chocolate fan. Now, I like milk chocolate, but I don't like dark chocolate. So when it kind of goes between those two, it takes it a little bit away from me. But I know other people do like dark chocolate.
Oh,
Compared to the classic, what's your score for the classic?
yeah.
So for the classic, I love Cookie Crisp.
Okay.
It's a five spoons.
So
for the
unless
classic
someone
Cookie
is like
Crisp.
really into kind of like that rich, dark, chocolatey flavor, maybe
Right.
stick with the classic.
Yeah,
That makes
there you
sense.
go.
That
That
makes
makes
sense.
sense. That works.
I do hear what you're saying, Lauren. I think, though, just basing this on what it is, I actually think I could give this a 5. And I think it's because when I see double chocolate, I do assume it's going to be like a dark chocolate, like more of a cocoa taste, a little more of that bitterness, a little
Truth
stronger.
in advertising.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, which I would hope that most advertising would do. It's not always the case. I know you guys. I'm sorry, but in a perfect world, that all advertising would be true. They would advertise themselves on their actual merits, and in this case, I think they did. It's a dark chocolate, cookie crisp, and I would say, yeah, I could give this a 5 easy. It's just really good. It's though, like Lauren said, if you don't like dark chocolate, in this case, just the box, just stick to the normal cookie crisp, or, maybe try the birthday cookie crisp. That was also pretty good too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. Start your day with silly and safe. Start your day with sassy and sage. Sincerely, simply, seriously cereal.